Hello again, everybody. It's your friend Will. This is the Memory Lapse. We're jumping into the next game here. Our fifth round? Yes, 3 wins and 1. So this will be the fifth round with this blue-black gift deck in competitive constructed. Post below if you're enjoying the deck. Post below if you like the content or have ideas. Post below if you remember the laughter. Do you remember the laughter? Let us know. Let everyone else know. Alright, so we lost. We have played. This has been a pretty lame run, it turned out, because we have played against nothing but mono green after the first round. I think this is definitely a keep. Oh, nice. Not a forest. They duress us, and they miss. Main deck duress. So I'm guessing this is going to be... Oh, it looks like they took a mulligan, too. Our opponent kind of looks to be a... I don't know, man. It could just be like a blue-black control deck that main decks duress, or a mono-black control deck that main decks duress, or blue-black, but... They could also be like a Scarab, like one of those like grind you down, like whatever the fuck those decks do. So I think here we're gonna go Stitcher's Supplier and Minister, and then next turn we'll play the tap land and Kitesail. Kind of sucks to have drawn 3 of these ballistas. I feel like these can come out in these matchups. Oh, okay. So they're on probably like a Grixis Nicol Bolas deck, but for whatever reason they're main decking Duress. This seems very bad considering the amount of mono black we've seen. Let's peek their hand. If it eats a disallow, I'm fine with it. Sweltering Sun and Cast Down. Oh. Let's take the Sweltering Sun. No, let's take the Cast Down. They don't have double red. Oh, well they could have it soon. Putting creatures in our graveyard is not the end of the world for this deck. I think as long as we get to activate our Minister a couple times. We do need to find a gate. They know about this Walking Ballista over here. They don't know about these other 2 we top decked after they duressed us. One, two, three, four, five. So we're pretty set. I don't think we have to mill ourselves again. Though it may be worth doing. It's probably worth doing. So we'll see how they want to spend their next turn. Like if they just tap out for Sweltering Suns, I think we're happy. They kept. So I'm assuming they kept land on top. Yep. Swelter us here. Let's mill ourselves. Plenty of boys in the graveyard now. Hostage Taker is going to be a nice one. So I think we just do this for 2. Shoot. Back. No, no, no. Oh, I think the way to skip is to do this. Cancel. Okay. We want to cast this one. So if they tap out for Glorybringer here and exert it to take out the Ballista, we can ping them and then untap and hostage take. Although that does just, I mean, it just gets cast down. Ugh. I guess our plan here is to top deck a gate. Ooh, Chandra. If they minus here, are they plussing for mana to then what, cast down the Ballista? Oh, to play Sarkin. Whoa. Then they'll use Sarkin to discard the cast down? Or just plus it for no value? Plus it for no value, gotcha. Actually, 1, 2. I think we want to take the Chandra out first here. I feel pretty good about our chances if we get to 7 mana and hardcast this gift. Their deck doesn't rate to have a ton of main deck permission, like probably just Essence Scatter. So here they plus to play Glorybringer. Just straight up cast down this. Put a point on Sarkin. I guess they really don't want to exert their dragon, which is kind of weird. Now that they don't have cast down, though, we can body snatch their dragon. Oh, even better. Yeah. This one's a good one. Do we have one in the graveyard? We do. Go to combat. Chupacabra. Kill your dragon. Kill your planeswalker. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, so this is like exactly where we want to be. It's exactly where we want to be. We want to have this in play and absolutely being able to lose the game more or less. So they bin their Sweltering Sun because it doesn't do anything anymore. They're going to main phase Escanta. They can find like Cast Down. Chandra, okay. Drowned Catacomb. So here's, I think we want to take Freebooter. See what they're working with. Contempt and Chandra. Oh, there's a scoot on to the next game here. Interesting. So their deck, I wonder what we want against their deck. They have a lot of planeswalkers. I think these ballistas are not so hot. Hostage Taker seems okay. It seems like they actually have creatures. I bet they have Nicol Bolas too. Freebooter seems nuts. So that the thing that I don't want, I think, is these Walking Ballistas. So let's put in these Vraska Contempts. Let's put in these Duresses. Like that. We'll do like a 2-2 split. We can even cut like one Chupacabra for one more Duress, I think. Oh, you know what? Maybe we cut the Hostage Taker and keep the Chupacabra. Yeah. Hostage Taker might be pretty loose against them. You're going to have like a lot of ways to interact with our creatures. I wonder if this is a Siphoner matchup. It seems like it could be, but I've never sided them in, so I don't know. So, we move on to the next one. I think this does more or less what we want. Oh, they mulligan again. I like Supplier into Squire into hopefully just like running Champion of Wits will be fine. Let's leave with Fetid Pool here then. We can play this Supplier whenever we need to. Alright, so they have no counter magic up. So let's just get the Squire down. I don't think we're going to need this Minister. I think we just want to find land and action. So both these champions will be sick. There's totally devoid of blue mana, which means at least we can get this out. I wonder if they have Magma Spray. This seems like a deck that would have Magma Spray. Pretty annoying as champion. In before Magma Spray. Alright, well, let's take the action at least. We want to keep the champion. We want velocity. I think we can get rid of Aether Hub. And Seeker Squire. I feel like next turn we're playing like Champion and Stitcher's Supplier. And then we want to play Scarab God the turn after. Fight over that with them. Oh, you got it. Cast it down. This deck is pretty content to trade 1 for 1 with removal like that. Chandra. Chandra minus, yep. Alright, so let's champion. We have a lot of land that we can discard here. We can keep the Rivulet. We can discard Island and Minister. Play Catacomb and play Stitcher Supplier. Alright, so we're like 10 cards in the graveyard, 40 cards deep. So we're pretty much due to draw a gate at this point. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we do, we can immediately flip it. They have no blue, so they have no way to interact. I'm guessing they're going to make mana here and try to have a really big turn. Yep, just like we drew it up. I think we have to be a little afraid of a Braid out of this deck. Wow, Vraska's Contempt on the champion. Saves their Chandra, so I get it. Okay, so they're a dragon deck. I'm a dragon deck. So I think the punish here is that we just play Scarab God and hope they don't have another Contempt. Or plus into 1. Ooh, that looked like it. Okay, it's Bloodfast. Please, have a Bloodfast. Stop on our upkeep. Did I hit it in time? Looks like I didn't. Fuck. I think we want land or artifact here. So I'm going to do this first. I want to guarantee I get the value here. I want to find land drops so I can freeboot them. But if I lead with freeboot, I don't get to do this play. Wow. Okay, so I don't get to freeboot. I do get to discard these, and I do get to duress them. Oh, we're still not my upkeep. Jeez. Duress you, friend. You've only got 2 cards. This might be a lose because they have a Bloodfast in play and a Dragon Sword. But if they have like a Contempt here, I want to get it. Well, I guess I can play it, but I can either Planeswalker or anything like that I can get. Alright, they Fatal Push. Doesn't work because this has converted mana cost 3. Cool. Okay. Alright, so we take their Chandra off the board. Yeah, so this creates a copy of the card, which means it keeps the mana cost, unlike Eternalize, which specifically says it has no cost. So sometimes, because, you know, Wizards of the Coast, they like their corner cases, so sometimes when you make a token one way, it's going to have a mana cost, and sometimes you make it another way, it won't. More discard for the discard deck. We don't need the Stitcher Supplier anymore. We want that for sure. So instead of hard casting a Chupacabra, you can just gate it up. Prevent them from flipping this. And attack for 10. Cool. Pretty sure we got this one. So stop on our upkeep to maximize drain. So if they kept their Contempt for Scarab God, they, instead of using it on that Champion of Wits. I mean, I already have a Champion of Wits in the graveyard, so I'm not really sure why you're like using it. You have to assume I have like good stuff, right? So let's see what we got here. I mean, it's me. I'm gonna have Scarab God in the deck. All right, not bad. Cool. All right, so that's it for this one. Gonna go into that last round, and yeah. So stay tuned to see if we get to 5 wins. Gonna be exciting. Thanks for watching.